At InterStock, we believe financial education is more than learning about money. It's about building confidence, responsibility, and a future with purpose. We are a premier financial education company dedicated to teaching students the skills they need to succeed in personal finance and investing, long before they enter college or the workforce.
My experience taking the InterStock class was great because, first of all, I learned not only like financial skills and just financial literacy, like how to spend my money, where to put it, how I can just make more money out of just money and like not really working that hard. I not only learned that, but I also learned how to speak with people and like how to present, how to work with people.
Founded by Gabriel and Christian Kasabji, InterStock began with a simple belief. Financial literacy shouldn't be a privilege. It should be accessible to every student. Gabriel and Christian launched InterStock to bring real-world finance into the classroom. Their mission was clear: teach students how to invest, think critically, manage risk, and build long-term perspective. What started as a small pilot program quickly expanded into a movement, partnering with top schools across Miami and reaching hundreds of students every year.
Before starting InterStock, I felt that money, it was more of just a paper thing that I could buy things with. I didn't really understand the value or power that it possessed, especially in the US with such a strong currency. It really made me feel as if it only had one purpose, and that was to spend it. But InterStock has really helped me understand that you have money and you should grow it. You should build your wealth, and you should really understand what you're doing with it, because smart choices will pay off, and you should be smart with your money.
InterStock classes are dynamic, hands-on, and competitive. Students analyze stocks, study market psychology, read earnings reports, and participate in live trading simulations. They learn discipline, patience, and strategic thinking, skills that will guide them for life.
Beyond investing, this class has taught us how to collaborate together and present and learn from each other. It's very interactive kind of. Yeah, like we're all learning as a class. I've met people that I've never spoken to, and it's taught us how to, collaborate, and that's a big part of the real world, so.
The real world simulations that we did in class was probably my favorite part about the class. It gives you that real feeling of how responsible you need to be with your finances, how you can't just throw money into the stock market and hope something happens. They gave us, for example, they gave us fake money on a website, and it gave me that feeling of, wow, I lost that money that quick, and it gave me that feeling of, this is what the real world feels like. This is how easy you can lose money in the stock market, in the real world.
At InterStock, financial education is rooted in faith, integrity, and service. The goal isn't just to build successful investors, but responsible young leaders who use their knowledge to uplift their communities. Through mentorship, workshops, advanced classes, and career opportunities, InterStock continues to open doors for students who want to pursue finance professionally.
My experience taking the InterStock internship was basically like in level 1 and level 2, I learned more like the basics and the foundation of like finance and investing and options and stocks. But in the internship, I really analyzed the market, and it was kind of like a real life experience. Like, what do you do as an investor? Like, I was working with real investors, and it was just like a crazy experience. We also went to a bank, and I got to see a bunch of really cool people and like how they work. And it was just an amazing experience overall.
InterStock's impact is visible every day in growing confidence, stronger financial understanding, and a supportive community committed to excellence.
After taking the InterStock class, I've learned to manage my money in a different way than I would have before. I've learned to invest in different diverse areas and to not pool all my money into one certain sector of the stock markets. For example, to invest in technology, to diversify investments so that if something happens, I still have another source to make money from my investments.
InterStock has kind of changed my life in the way that it's opened my eyes to a new perspective. I want to make money. I want to be financially stable, and through learning the stocks, the market, how, like we did the other day, we learned how the dollar is affected by interest rates and business are, and that's, I think, really going to help me in the long term. It'll help me see patterns, which is what I'm struggling with now, but I think this practice is what's going to really help me, and it might change what I want to do, so we'll see.
InterStock is more than a class. It's a movement, creating the next generation of financially literate, empowered, and purpose-driven leaders. This is where knowledge meets opportunity, where discipline builds confidence, and where futures begin.